Dude, listen to me for 7 seconds because this might be the most important thing you hear in your entire 20s. Being broke at 20 is normal. Staying broke at 30 is a choice. Most people don't mess up because they're stupid. They mess up because no one pulls them aside and says, bro, that habit right there, that's the one that ruins your 30s. So that's what I'm doing today. 7 things you're doing in your 20s that will absolutely keep you broke, no matter how hard you work. And trust me, once you start spotting these in your life, you'll wonder how the hell you didn't see them sooner. Let's get into it. 1. You're chasing fun instead of direction. Bro, your 20s are not about being happy. They're about building a life where you can be happy later. And that pisses people off, but it's true. Most people in their 20s treat life like a buffet of fun. Parties, hookups, weekend trips, brunch photos, vibes. But here's the problem. You're chasing moments, not momentum. Rich people, they spend their 20s figuring out where the hell they're going. Broke people spend their 20s saying, we'll see what happens. If you don't pick a direction, life picks one for you, and it never picks the one you want. But this next one is even more dangerous. 2. You're afraid of looking stupid. Bro, nothing keeps people broke more than fear of embarrassment. You won't start a business because you're scared people will talk. You won't post content because what if someone laughs? You won't try new skills because you're worried you'll suck. Let me tell you a secret. You're supposed to suck at everything at first. Rich people try, fail, adjust. Broke people overthink, hesitate, and stay stuck. You want to know why rich people seem naturally confident? Because they've embarrassed themselves so many times that shame literally stopped working. But that's nothing compared to the next one. 3. You treat money like it's temporary. Bro, when you're young, money feels like air. You get paid Friday, it's gone by Monday. DoorDash, Uber, drinks, Amazon, let's split it, subscriptions, whatever. You don't value it because you think you'll always make more. But here's the truth. If you don't respect $100, you'll never respect $10,000. You don't magically become responsible when you start making more. Your habits scale with your income. Rich people build discipline first. Broke people wait for someday. Someday is not coming, bro. But wait till you hear the next one. This one is the silent killer. 4. You're hanging with people going nowhere. If your friend's biggest goal is the next party, guess what your future looks like? You are not an independent person in your 20s. You are a sponge. You absorb the habits, goals, and energy of everyone around you. Hang with losers, you turn into a comfortable loser. Hang with grinders, you turn into a grinder. Hang with winners, you start winning by accident. Here's the quote nobody in their 20s wants to hear. Your friends are not innocent. They're either pulling you up or they're pulling you down. There is no neutral. But speaking of neutral, let's talk about the next one. 5. You're waiting for motivation instead of building systems. Bro, your 20s are the decade where motivation dies. You wake up tired, you're stressed, you're confused, your boss sucks, your dating life sucks, your bank account sucks. If you depend on motivation, you're screwed. Rich people run systems, daily routines, work blocks, skill stacking, focus time, habit loops. Broke people wait to feel like it. Let me hit you with this. Your feelings cannot be trusted in your 20s. They're all over the place. Discipline is what saves you. But discipline can't save you from this next one. 6. You're not learning skills that actually pay. Bro, your 20s are the skill building decade, not the figure it all out decade, not the party while you're young decade. This is the decade where you choose your weapon. And here's the problem. Most people learn skills that don't make money. They learn random stuff. They watch endless YouTube tutorials but never apply anything. They dabble in 10 things and master none. Meanwhile, rich people pick 1 or 2 high-income skills and go insane with them. Sales, copywriting, coding, short-form editing, marketing, design, AI tools, product building. And here's what nobody tells you. You don't need to be amazing. You just need to be competent at a valuable skill. Competence pays. Distraction doesn't. But all of that means nothing if you're doing the last thing on this list. 7. You think you have more time than you actually have. Bro, this one hurts. Everyone in their 20s walks around like they've got decades to figure life out. But here's reality. By 30, every decision you made in your 20s compounds for better or worse. Your habits compound, your skills compound, your debts compounds, your relationships compound, your health choices compound, your laziness compounds, your excuses compound. You're not young forever. You're on the runway, and eventually you either take off or you crash. The world doesn't wait for you to be ready. Opportunities don't wait. Success doesn't wait. Your future self definitely won't wait. Here's the truth nobody told you growing up. Your 20s decide your 30s. Your 30s decide your 40s, and your 40s decide the rest of your life. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to stop doing the stuff that keeps you broke. Here's the real punchline. If you fix even 2 of these 7 habits, your entire life will shift. Not in 10 years, in like 6 months. Your confidence changes, your income changes, your circle changes, your opportunities change, your future changes. And the crazy part is, you'll look back and say, bro, how did I not know this sooner? Because nobody tells you this stuff, but now you know. But for now, if you got value from this, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel,